So, after 4 months of upgrades and heavy maintenance, avionics, and mechanical, we're finally going for a fly again. So, it's a beautiful evening. We've just finished up a heavy day's mechanical work, and we're going to take the airplane for a nice fly. So, we've done a really thorough walk around. I didn't want to do that on camera because I didn't want to distract myself. We're sort of creatures of habit. But perhaps I'll do a video on a walk around for the sole purpose of making that walk around video. But that's already been done. Everything's set. So we're going to go and climb in and go for just a short flight so that we're not super late home in the evening. Make sure everything's working properly. Finally, off we go. But yeah, on the walk around front, that's probably one of the most critical areas, and definitely something that doesn't want to get rushed.
Peterborough, automated weather observation system. Observation taken at 2210 Zulu, wind 310 at 13, gusting 19er, visibility greater than 9er, ceiling 8,000 broken, 12,000 broken, temperature 12, dew point -4, altimeter 29er 9er 8. Peterborough, automated weather observation system. Observation taken at 2210 Zulu, wind 310 at 13, gusting 19er, visibility greater than 9er, ceiling 8,000.
Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec is on apron 3. We'll be taxiing for Charlie Bravo to the run-up bay 27 Peterborough. Okay, clear of right turn, needle right ball left, heading increasing. Compass free and floating, attitude is steady. Clear left turn, needle left ball right, heading increasing. Compass free and floating, attitude steady, instrument check complete. Only flying VFR today, but it's good to see that they're all still working. We'll get our run-up done here. Temperatures and pressures are all in the green. Okay, magnetos. Cycle prop 5 times, first flight of the day, it hasn't flown in a while. 1. I also like to make sure that I can hold an RPM, so it's actually governing. So there it is, that's good. Instead of just cycling it. Verify that that governor's working. Okay, generator is not in the airplane because we got alternators. Alternator lights aren't on. We've got good amps and we got good voltage. An excellent carb heat. Temperatures and pressures are all good. Idle smooth. That nice propeller balance. Ooh. Factor 1000. Ground lean. Okay. The deja vu. Okay, and mag check left. Excellent. And we'll make sure this one governs as well. Perfect. Carb heat's good. Temperatures and pressures are... Oh, silky smooth idle there as well. Okay, that's all set. Alright, vacuum sources. Both pumps are working. Primers are in and locked. We are on the outboard tanks, that's what we want. And we have, just over 3/4 tanks, so plenty of fuel for what we're doing. Electric fuel pumps we will switch on. Crossfeed is shut. Flaps are up, but we will cycle them, and the reason for this is to just make sure we got hydraulics, and they're working. Manual hand pump, some individuals use that, have that out, ready to go. We actually have electric backup that the gears automatically hits, and that's located in the left. So if we hydraulic pump failure, we have an electric backup that will automatically bring the gear up for us, and it cycles every single time. So I'll get these trims set because they're totally not in the right spot. Trim tabs are set. Mixtures are going to leave back here for now so we don't get any fouling. That's all free and clear as well. We've obviously been doing lots of work, so we've got to be really diligent with all of this stuff. Instruments, CHTs are coming up, EGTs are good, temperatures, we got oil in the green, and pressures are good. No autopilot, door secure, locked and checked. Trust me, if that door opens, it's like an emergency. It's only happened once, it was turning final, really bad weather, heavy crosswind, lots of rain, and I thought the right engine had come out of the plane, and I didn't think I was going to be able to hang on to it. Alright, we are good to go. Transponder is on. Lights are as required. Very quiet on the frequency. Okay, strobe's on. Alright, we're going to be doing a normal takeoff from runway 27 at Peterborough. We have 7,000 feet of runway available. In the event of abnormality or emergency prior to rotation, we'll call reject. We will close the throttles, come to a stop on the runway. If we're airborne and there's sufficient runway ahead and we have the wheels down, we will close the throttles and land straight ahead. If the gear is coming up or is already on its way up or is up, we will be carrying on. Identify, verify, feather, secure, and land. By completing a circuit, that'll be the quickest way around. And if we're not in the air by roundabout alpha, we'll be rejecting. We'll, as soon as this is normal, we'll climb at, rotate at 90, climb at 130. That just gives us lots of airspeed. Our single engine safe speed's 80 miles an hour. We can take off at 70, but if we let it build to 90, we know we got enough airspeed to fly on one engine. And that's a gross weight. And obviously, the weight balance today showed us being very under that. All right. Runway 27, that's what we said. Lining up, heading runway 27. Tugged. Fixtures. Off we go. Airspeed's alive, 80, 90 miles an hour, rotate. Temps and pressures are good, we'll bring the props back to 24. Okay, we're out of runway, wheels are coming up. That's a little bumpy. Bring the power back a little bit. Gears up and indicating up. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey India Quebec, airborne off of runway 27 for the circuit, Peterborough. All right. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. That's all set. Bring that back a little more. Bring that back a little more. One or two tweaks here and there. She's running very smoothly. Very, very smoothly. There's 1,600 feet. Check the downwind, make sure no one's entering. Haven't heard anyone. Shouldn't be any Nordo here. Peterborough traffic, Golf Whiskey India Quebec is joining the downwind for runway 27, touch and go, Peterborough. Boy, those props are smooth. Okay, mags are on, both fuel pumps are both on, lights are as required, props are where I want them right now, mixture's set, throttles are set, primers are locked, we have brake pressure. We are below 150 miles an hour. Gear is coming down. Down and lock 3 green, and I have the nose wheel in the side window. With the gear on this thing, if the nose wheel gets into the lock position, pretty much guaranteed the other two are there. Okay, turn in base below 125. A little bit of flaps. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec is turning final for runway 27, touch and go, Peterborough. Okay, final landing. Mixtures, props, gears down and lock 3 green, flaps. We are set at half flaps, that's just fine. We got 7,000 feet of runway. Bang on our nice airspeed here. And we have one in the window. Gear is down. Hey, not bad for not flying it for 4 months. Okay, flaps are coming up. Trim is set. Mixtures and props are set. Everything else is happy. He's making lots of power. Here we go. Ground runway wheels are coming up. Get those 2 props back together. Climb power will set. But if you really want to climb in this thing, you can. And here we go. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, we've picked out at 2,000 feet a minute. There we go. There's circuit altitude, 1,000 feet AGL. There's our best climb speed. Still over 2,000 feet a minute going up. That's enough of that. Get a bit of coolant back into the engine. Obviously in a twin we actually want airspeed. Airspeed is your friend, because then you can fly on single engines. But if you do want to do the 1,500 foot short field runway with obstacles, this thing will do it. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec is clear of the circuit, climbing through 2,000 for 2,500 in a northbound turn, heading over the city. Alright, let's have a look at steep turn here. Keep the airspeed around 140, 3,500 feet. Actually, let's do 135 and 3,500 feet. Alright, we are clear to the left, clear to the right, clear to the left. We're bang on our numbers. We'll do a full thing here. Okay, over we go. Looking into the turn, nose up on the horizon. Okay, 135 knots, 45 degrees, 3,500 feet. Still looking pretty nice coming around. Trick with these is not to stare at the instruments. Little boost of power there just to keep the speed up. But obviously this thing will accelerate in a hurry if you let it. A little more bank needed. Alright. Oh, 5 miles an hour fast right at the end there. About 10 feet low. 3560 on that. Yeah, they read a fair bit different to one another. Alright, let's try one to the right and then 180 back to the left. A little slow. Good look, so cleared left, cleared right, kind of did that a little backwards. Clear to the right, gauges and everything are good. We're still on the appropriate fuel tanks. We're back on speed and everything else. In we go. 62 miles an hour. Need a bit more bank. Couple miles an hour speed, a little bit of right rudder. Look into that turn, keep that eye out for that traffic. Little high now. There's east, come back the other way, bring the power back as we come through level. 140 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour fast, over we go. There it is. $135, right on the money. 10 feet low, 45 degrees, bang on. There's west. And he's the power back right at the end. Oh, I lost 80 feet right at the end of that one. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's have a look at a stall, shall we? We'll do a clean stall, clean configuration, pretty much power idle. We're not over anything built up. We got that out of order too. We're 3,500 feet. We're over 1,000-foot terrain. This is the minimum height we really want to be doing this. So 2,000 feet. Oh, we got 500 extra feet. So lots of time for the recovery. 500 feet for the recovery. We're not over anything built up. We'll do a 180-degree clearing turn. We'll make a radio call. Traffic in the Kawartha Lakes practice area, Gulf Whiskey, India, Quebec, is just between Pigeon and Chemong Lake, 3,500 feet practicing stalls. Looking for traffic as we come around the turn. Temperatures, pressures, all looking very nice. Running very smoothly, very happy. So that secure cabin is secure, there's nothing in here. I didn't even bother putting the seats back in with current world events. This is going to be a very large single-place airplane for a while. All right. Practical in-flight gear horn test. All right, gear horn works good. It worked when we did the annual, so. 62 miles an hour is stall with full flaps, 72 in the clean configuration at throttle idle. There's the stall light, a little bit of buffet. There it is, that's all it is. Lower the nose, bring that power on. Should add the mixtures, Rich. See, we all make mistakes. But not too much to it.
Cessna 172 from Oshawa. We're currently
and just a nice gentle recovery.
16 miles.
We got lots of performance. I don't need to hammer the. Don't need to hammer the thing.
Area.
Kind of treat her nicely. She treats you nicely. That kind of idea. The airplane was never used for training or for any commercial use. It's been a private airplane its whole life. 2,700 hours on her now, so she's still pretty young in time, despite not being so young in years. There's the vibration. Just feel the power loss a little bit. Bring her back, Rich. Okay, heater's on. Getting a little cool up here. About 10 degrees in the cabin right now, Celsius. So that's cool.
Traffic, Charlie Golf, India, Echo November. It's coming in from the south. You flying up through mid.
Sweet. Igniter's off. That's good. So we've got heat working. Whoever decided that that was a good spot to put those levers is just crazy. Can't read anything from the cockpit from down below here. That's just telling us we got power to the heater, and as I said, the other light there is for the igniter. If the heater fails to light, that igniter stays excited.
Unicom, Golf, X-ray, Juliet, Golf.
And they are not designed for continuous operation, and you burn them out pretty quickly, and then it costs you a lot of money, like $700, a lot of money, US. I found out that one the hard way as well.
Peterborough, Unicom, Golf, X-ray, Juliet, Golf.
Peterborough traffic, Piper Aztec, Golf, Whiskey, India, Quebec. It's currently 11 miles north of the field, 3,500 feet. We're inbound for Peterborough. We're going to be descending to circuit altitude, crossing overhead the field to join the mid-left downwind for runway 27 at Peterborough.
And Peterborough traffic, X-ray, Juliet, Golf is 8 miles to the southwest of the field at 2,500. And we'll be entering the zone to descend for the straight-in downwind runway 27.
The traffic coming in for the straight-in downwind. Keep an eye out for them.
Peterborough traffic, X-ray, Juliet, Golf is joining straight in left downwind runway 27. We're on a touch and go and looking for the traffic.
And traffic joining the straight-in downwind, it's Whiskey into Quebec. We have you just crossing the Kawartha Downs there. We're just crossing over center field now, circuit altitude, and we'll be turning the mid-left downwind for runway 27.
X-ray, Juliet, Golf, and I have you in sight too. I'll widen out a little bit here and let you go first. You're a bit faster.
Yeah, I don't think we should slow you down too much. I can keep it pretty close. We're clipping along about 170 knots right now.
Okay, you go ahead. I can't keep up with you at that.
I'll keep it tight. Whiskey into Quebec's now turning the mid-left downwind for runway 27. For a full stop. Correction, touch and go.
And X-ray, Juliet, Golf has you in sight. Lots of space.
Okay, watch your altitude, James. That was a little sloppy. Okay, max strobes, fuel pumps, below 150, gears coming down, trim that nose up, gears down to latch 3 green, nice descent rate, but we're a little fast for flaps. There we go, 120. Boy, that changes the attitude a lot.
Peterborough traffic, X-ray, Juliet, Golf, turning left base, 27, touch and go, number 2.
They put an interconnect on later models in between the flaps and the trim system because it is so aggressive in the change in pitch. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec's final for runway 27. Touch and go, Peterborough. Okay, mixtures, props, gears down to latch 3 green, flaps are set at half, and I have the nose wheel in the mirror.
Peterborough traffic, X-ray Juliet Golf is turning final, runway 27, touch and go.
Oh, holy cow, girl. They're really going to float on me. Okay, flaps coming up. That's set. And that's set. A little bit of a shimmy there in the nose wheel. Power's coming on. Alright. Around the runway, bring those up. Gear is up. Prop set.
Honor traffic, this is Cessna 1.
Bring the power back.
Currently at 20.
Bring mixtures back a little bit.
Departed from Lindsay and continuing northwest towards Lake Simcoe, Foxtrot Whiskey Mike.
Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec, airborne off runway 27. We'll be climbing to circuit altitude. We'll make a right turn towards the north, and then we'll rejoin for the straight in downwind runway 31 for a full stop at Peterborough. And Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec, is now entering the straight in downwind for runway 31 for a full stop on 31 Peterborough. Okay. And we have traffic just off to our right, no issues there. Okay, max are on, strobes on, fuel pumps are on.
Traffic in the Peterborough area, this is Life Flight 1, or Life Flight 2 medevac, Augusta 139 helicopter.
Down.
We're currently 20 miles southwest of the airfield, 2,000 feet. We are inbound for landing at the Peterborough Hospital. Landing in 8 minutes, conflict Peterborough, Life Flight 2 medevac.
Okay, so slightly different approach here. I'm going to be slowing her down a lot more. But we only have 2,000
Peterborough
feet
traffic,
of runway.
X-ray Juliet Golf 172. We're just off Peterborough. We're climbing through 2,000 feet, about 3 miles to the west. We'll be climbing to 2,500, southwest bound to Oshawa.
There's Life Flight 2 medevac. We're probably going to be going head-to-head with you. We're going to descend down to 1.7 once we're past the high ground.
X-ray Juliet Golf, thanks. And we're just climbing through 2,000 now, up for 2,500.
Check.
Okay, so I'm going to slow us down to 90 on base here. And we'll keep it at 90, and then so once we're sort of halfway down our final run and everything's looking good and we're kind of nicely committed, we're going to slow our speed down to 80 miles an hour. 70 would be your approach speed for short field technique. 70 miles an hour, but obviously you got to be a little careful there because you are below your single engine safe speed at gross weight. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey into Quebec is turning final for runway 31 for a full stop, Peterborough. Okay, we'll get the rest of our flaps in. Nice gradual reduction in power. Okay, mixtures. Prop gear is down on latch 3 green. And we have the nose wheel in the window. And flaps are set at full and indicating full. Alright, so there we go. We're going to slow now down to, there's 80. Looking nice. There is down. Just holding that 80 there nicely. Little slow there. A little bit of power. Beautiful. And obviously, I'm not stepping on the brakes. Seat back, I'm not using the brakes. We're nice and slow there, but if you were using heavy braking, get those flaps up, get some extra weight on the wheels.
Peterborough traffic, X-ray Juliet Golf is 5 miles to the southwest, departing the zone, 2,500.